Ladies and gentlemen, Treyarch just dropped an official map logo for DLC 1 for Black Ops 6, along with the release date of the map for Season 1 Reloaded. So we're going to dive into both of those things, as well as dive into every bit of information we know so far about this map. But if you're excited for the next Zombies map, let me know in the comments. Drop that thumbs up. But this is the logo for Citadelle Des Morts and officially begins the start of the marketing beats towards this map. As with the day of this video going out being a Friday, it is extremely likely that starting next week, we're going to be getting a lot more marketing for this map, including a trailer reveal as well. But to make sure you don't miss out on any of that, make sure that you have the bell tick down below if you are subscribed. And if you're not, then why not? Now, I am so happy that Treyarch are back creating map logos again. We saw this during Black Ops Cold War, but we yet to see it at the start of Black Ops 6 Zombies, where neither of those launch maps had a logo, but this one does. And we have the eye in the shape of the hilt of a sword, which seemingly teases that, yes, we are going to be getting some sort of sword wonder weapon in this map, which is so incredibly exciting. But it doesn't end there, because we have even more teasers towards it beyond this logo. But we also have the words "Des Morts" covered in blood, which is always a really cool sign to see. This was shared by Treyarch over on X, along with the date of this map's launch, which is December the 5th, 2024. That's right, December 5th is when Season 1 Reloaded is dropping for Black Ops 6. And we all assumed that this was going to be December 11th, with that 2-week period before Christmas Day. But nope, Treyarch were like, we're so confident we're giving you this map even earlier than you thought. And so this map is dropping in literally 2 weeks' time, which is absolutely insane. Another really interesting detail in their X post is that the date was also shared with 2 emojis of 2 crossed swords on either side. And that leans heavily into everything we know so far for the map, as recently we learned of a ton of new leaks on the map itself and its wonder weapons, thanks to Twitter leaker @AlanTheThird90, who was able to find it within the game's code that the wonder weapons were labeled as Umbra_Blade, with Umbra being the Latin word for shadow. This code name insinuating that the wonder weapon is a blade, and Treyarch have gone ahead and shown us emojis of 2 sets of doubled swords. That sort of implies that the leaks might actually be true, and that the wonder weapons plural on the map will be sword wonder weapons. According to AlanTheThird90, there are going to be 4 variants of this wonder weapon sword, and they will potentially be elemental wonder weapon swords as well. Genuinely, it sounds like these could be some of the most exciting wonder weapons that we have seen in multiple years for Call of Duty Zombies, and I cannot wait for this. If Treyarch play their cards right with how they execute everything on this map, this could actually go down as one of the most well-received Zombies maps ever. And that is extremely strong words to say about a map that we haven't even seen gameplay of yet. But it's been so many years since we've had multiple elemental wonder weapons inside of a Zombies map. And with the idea of this being a medieval Zombies map, I really want them to go absolutely crazy with that theme. But what else do we know so far about this map? Well, we also know that it's going to come with its own set of new field upgrade, ammo mod, and perk, and we'll go over everything we know so far on those. There has been a lot of conflicting leaks from various different leakers over the last few weeks on what exactly could be coming as the new perk, field upgrade, and ammo mod, and it seems like Treyarch actually have quite a few already in the game files, and it's a case of if it's not one of them, it's going to be the other sort of thing. So when it comes to the perks, apparently within the game's code, according to AlanTheThird90, again, there are augments already in the game to customize for the perks Vulture Aid, Death Perception, and Tombstone. Now, we still don't know exactly which out of those 3 perks we are going to be getting as our first DLC, but it would be really exciting if we did get Vulture Aid, because that's a perk we've not seen since Black Ops 2's Buried, and I think it'd actually be really useful in Black Ops 6, especially with a ton of augments to make that perk even better. Although I have seen a lot of discussion that it is more likely than not that Death Perception will be the first perk, as that is one we saw in Cold War Zombies. But Vulture Aid and Death Perception are so similar in terms of perks that I don't understand why they would be separate. Surely they would be fused together. And outside of being able to see the zombies through walls to know exactly where they are, especially if there is one straggler left at the end of a round, I don't really see how Death Perception could be too useful, but maybe that's just a little absent-minded, and Treyarch might have some really cool augments up their sleeves. Tombstone is another interesting one, because we had that in Cold War, we had it in MWZ, which was extremely broken, and I can see it fitting into Black Ops 6, but with some of the augments we have now for Quick Revive, for instance, I almost don't feel like Tombstone is necessary. And if it did come into the game, it'd actually make it even easier than it already is, as it'd be another way to keep those 3 dying wishes. As for ammo mod, within the files, there is both the existence of Shatter Blast as well as a brand new one that's never been seen before called Light Ray. And I'm really hoping that Light Ray is the one that we're getting, because we had Shadow Rift as a brand new one for the launch of the game. It'd be really nice and refreshing to keep a steady line of brand new ammo mods coming into the game, because we've not really seen any new ammo mods until Cold War came around. And up until now, we have literally no idea what that could do. And if you guys have any idea, let me know down below in the comments. And as for the brand new field upgrade, it's likely that we're going to see the Tesla Storm field upgrade return that was in Cold War and Modern Warfare Zombies, as according to Alan the Third 90, that has actual visual effects within the files that would appear when you are using it within gameplay in Black Ops 6 Zombies. All of this information could be completely wrong, and this could be something that Treyarch have added in the code as simply a way to throw people off. And the ammo mod, field upgrade, and perk could be completely brand new that we haven't seen before, because in an interview back during August, in one of the intel drops for Black Ops 6 Zombies, when talking about Melee Macchiato, the developer being interviewed did mention that Melee Macchiato was just one of their new perks, meaning that there is going to be more new perks in the future. The one other thing that we know for absolute sure is that there's going to be a brand new enemy type, and all we've been shown is this silhouette, which at first looks a lot like a mimic, and that would make sense because if you play the Black Ops 6 campaign, there is a really trippy mission called Emergence where you fight 4 zombie boss battles, and that includes the mimic, which means it technically exists inside of Black Ops 6, like it's been recreated for the engine and it's there, as well as the disciple. Straight up, this looks a lot like a mimic, although when you look a little bit closer, you'll realize that it actually isn't. It has some parts of a mimic, but then it also seems to have completely brand new body parts that are not part of the mimic. Activision has described this as a ghoulish horror which roams around the castle grounds, and we had seen an official clothing collab with Dolly Noir and Activision where they created a jumper which has a ghoul design on it inspired from the game, and we have yet to see this actual ghoul zombie type within the game. Now, this looks to be a lot taller than the actual silhouetted image that we've been given, so either the ghoul is what we're going to see, but it has sort of 2 different versions. It has a standard version, then a mutated version that becomes really tall like this, a little bit like an amalgam, or this is something that isn't going to be in Citadelle Des Morts and is actually going to be in another DLC map down the line, and we're actually getting some other enemy that's completely brand new for this map. Strangely enough, it does also have a little bit of resemblance to one of the cryptid types from Call of Duty Ghosts Extinction Mode. And I might be absolutely tripping with that, but there is a weird resemblance, and I don't know if it's just me. Outside of all of that, we're also going to be getting 18 new augments to use across the brand new perk, field upgrade, and ammo mod, and there's also going to be 3 brand new gobblegums that are going to be coming with this map as well. We only have the roadmap to go off, but as you can see, it looks like at least one of them is going to be a whimsical gobblegum. We're going to have at least one new ultra gobblegum, and we're also going to have a rare gobblegum. So what could that ultra be? Well, we do know for sure that shopping free is guaranteed to return. We just don't know exactly when. So it could be that, or it could be a completely different gobblegum. And if it is, please put your suggestions on what you want it to be down below. But that wraps up absolutely everything. Citadelle Des Morts coming December 5th, very likely to be getting a lot of marketing starting next week, which should include a trailer. So to make sure you don't miss out on that, hit that subscribe button. Let me know if you're excited by clicking the like button, and you can check out another video on your screen right now.